Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he get it through? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with the corner. They're first. Cruyff. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Maldini gets good distance on it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aimed beyond the defence. Kvaratskhelia charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot could be on. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's a promising position. And a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Chance for a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. They get a throw in. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, attendees.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
It's Rivaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Shot a goal! And it's in! AC Milan are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ball on the spot, can he? The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. And it's Rivaldo. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's an excellent interception.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Kvaratskhelia. That looks a good ball through. That is good strength.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Milan, number 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Rooney, number 19.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Kvaratskhelia.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Number 11, Bale. Number 21.
He's only too happy to take that back. And there goes the final whistle. India pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
He's got a... Oh, he's been caught now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's caused a worry or two. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Forlan. And that interception was most necessary. Rijkaard. Kessié. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Lizarazu crosses. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kessié proves just a little bit too strong. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. No goals as yet. Oddo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Van Basten. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space, back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Kessié. And this is Ronaldo. He rises! They've scored! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
He's had a shot! Well, in he goes again. It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind...
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution.
India get the second half started.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Kessié. And it's Ronaldinho. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Iniesta. It's gone for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly, and the through ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto, looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India have got it back and they'll have another go. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Iniesta. And the shot's on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kessie really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great ball, and he takes a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
India take the lead. Now it's just a question. Shoots! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Now it's Puskas. Cleared without hesitation. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Foot in.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
But they've got it again. Kessié. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's bounced back off the post.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zico, he is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lampard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Elects to cross, and that has been cleared. Kessié stood his ground strongly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's been played through. That's an excellent interception. Odo. Zico. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Cross from Zico. Keeper's dealt with that.
1 minute added time.
That's very neat. Ball driven towards a rip. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Lampard. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lampard is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. And they're back on the ball again. Almost an hour gone. Tries to play it through. Schneider. And it's Van Basten. And this is Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Little pass back. Haaland. Cafu is fouled. There could be trouble here. He's through, takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cafu. Baresi. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Otto. Can he get on the end of this? Flings it across. Cafu can get it clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Kessié. Iniesta, a player of legendary status. Lovely feet. Kessié. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Baresi tries to clear. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he comes up trumps again.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Adams clears it away. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. And that's another throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. What a throw in. And it's Marquinhos. And this is Puskas. Oh, he's burst through. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Lizarazu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicely spread.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That ball looks a good one. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Zico.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India have got it back and they'll have another go. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. Adams cuts out the pass. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. 5 minutes till the break. Bastoni goes steaming forward. Can he get it through? He's got away. Lizarazu drives forward. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Pushkash. Number 11,
And the action is back on the way.
coming on the field.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Substitution.
And he shoots!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's on it, can he get away? Ronaldinho! Off the post! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
India have penetrated. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead is extended still further. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the flag has stayed down. Picked out... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they...
Can he finish? It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first...
He's had a shot! Goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Van Dijk. He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Haaland. And it's Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolute.
And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. India have yearned for this. Now they must earn it.
Hello, everybody.
If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rudiger cuts out the pass. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Well, that has not gone well. Adams! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... India get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a chance? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always liked the look of Richarlison, Peter, someone who made a very interesting choice to take on the English game when very young. That's helped him develop his all-round game now, and he's just as much an aerial threat as when he has the ball at his feet.
Haaland! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision, and he charged, surely! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again! India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
to be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, just skips past his man. Kolomwani! Off the post! And it's great.